bada boom. SoapyNome and Brightshadow.
I can make
Both
him.
good.
I can make him spin a
Both
bit
good
just for fun.
avatars.
What? I got a little weird there. But...
Yeah, because I'm like interrupting the animation in the middle.
Oh, okay.
Hold on.
Brightshadow been in since MT13, has a 50% win rate. That's not so bad. SoapyNome is new, but has been hanging around, done some side events, I think, done some races here and there. And the winner faces... Well, it says it determines. Is it the loser or the winner that faces you, Zenik?
If I had to guess, I would say Zenik is still in the winner's bracket.
MT brackets have been pretty crazy. The winner, nice.
So Soapy, yeah, like is their first time, but has been playing really well in their matches so far. Which we can take a look at in their match, that is to say.
Nice.
Against Aaron Dobie. Played really well in Little Samson. It came down to a bad game over on Aaron's part, but was just really, really solid playing a platformer. Brightshadow conquered over Ringadon in a Super Mario World ROM hack called Sakari Remastered.
Oh yeah, the witch one, right?
I don't know what she was. She didn't really do witch things. She had a hat, I guess. I don't know.
Which things did she do?
Which witch things?
Yeah.
Well, like witch things would be like ride a broom, do magic, stir a cauldron, cackle.
But
Had a black cat.
Yeah, black
She
cat.
shot projectiles.
Sometimes.
I was kind of zoning out for a sec. I have no idea what's going on.
Likes the moon for some reason.
What verb do you most associate with witches? There's a witch and she's
Flying.
on a broom.
Patriarchy.
What?
That's not a verb.
It's a word.
He said verb. I'd say there's a witch and she's flying. Maybe stirring a cauldron.
Yeah, that's where I went too.
Mm. How did we get on that though? I don't understand.
Yeah, well, we were trying to
Sakari.
figure out if the main character of Sakari Remastered was a witch, and I was like, I don't think she did any witch stuff. And then it was like,
I
what
love
is
these
witch stuff?
classification conversations. I have a lot of fun with them. What do you think about this one? We did Neo Mr. Do in Miscory, which you might have seen the funny guy. I can't pop up the funny guy on this screen, but oh,
Maybe
here
on
we
this
go.
screen. Oh, this
Before we get
is
into it,
awful.
more classification thing. Scud the Disposable Assassin, Blasto Core or not?
Yeah, that's Blastocore for sure.
Okay, great.
Add it to the list.
So and there's a clown as the main character, and I said, "Who's your favorite video game clown?" And then we got into the we realized there weren't that many. We got into the discussion though of what is a clown, and we said you have to have a painted face. I said you have to have a painted face.
Yes. Yeah, well, a class clown wouldn't.
No, but if I said who's your favorite video game clown, and you said like what's his name?
Macaulay
From
Culkin
Persona
from Home
5.
Alone or something.
I'd be like, no.
Yeah. The race has started. Gain ground. You're an archer guy. You shoot stuff, and the game runs at about 5 frames per second. And one hit kills, I guess. Or something? No, never mind. I thought that was like Soapy's body on the ground. But okay, finally did respawn.
Yeah, have you ever played this, Maurice?
Oh, this looks awful. I've never even seen this.
Okay. I found out about this game, and I was like, man, this looks like MT, and then I looked at the thing, and it had been in like 8 times, or something crazy.
What
And I was like, oh, okay.
what determines who they are in the moment?
What?
Like the character.
Oh,
'Cause
like
Bright-
yeah, there was a guy with a spear, and now he's a guy with a gun.
I haven't actually played it. I think it's just in order when you get them to the exit. Oh, you pick the characters. I see.
I would probably pick the gun guy. I don't just knowing what I know about spears and guns.
I mean, there's also a gun lady.
Never bring a
Okay.
gun. Never bring a spear to a gunfight.
Okay,
Yeah.
Zenik has come in.
Oh, perfect. I can
explain
duck out of
things.
this because Zenek has the knowledge.
No, I was gonna duck out of this to get dinner.
That's fine. We both can.
Okay,
Yeah.
great.
I'll be watching.
Hello.
Toodles.
Welcome.
All right.
What's the
so,
difference between spears and guns?
The attack itself, you have two buttons. You have your special attack and you have your regular attack. Your regular attack will be stopped by walls and height. The H means is your special attack. So there are differences in range for the regular attack, but the special attack can be fired in the direction indicated, and H means it goes high. So it'll be thrown over walls or thrown up on top of parapets.
Okay, so in order for Soapy, well, he is dead now, but let's see what character he chooses. But in order to kill those guys up there with the lady character, whoever she is, it has to be
Yes.
like below the guys and throw the grenades straight up.
Correct. So it's all one hit kills, and when you die, your character gets dropped onto the screen. So another character, you can go save them. There are two ways to clear the screens. You can reach the exit, or you can kill everyone on the screen. And you always
Yeah.
start with the same character roster. And the left and outs are the number of characters left in your party, and the out. Oh, sorry, I think I had that backward. I think the out is the number of characters that have reached the exit. So there's a speed strat where you can kill off all but one and then just rush to the exit on each level. But I don't think anyone would go for that.
Wow. Okay. So with 3 guys, both players have like 3 guys total. So they've just like lost one. Oh no. Soapy has 4 total because there was a guy waiting to be rescued.
Right. You can pick up like some of the stages will have a guy just sitting there, or even multiple guys, like on Brightshadows now.
Soapy had 2 stacked on top of each other actually.
I think you can only save one at a time, and you have to reach the exit to save them, and then they'll be added to your party. Some of those characters are pretty powerful.
Really annoying to get the hits on these guys that are in this sort of alleyway. Brightshadow gets it. He's trying to pick up another guy but can't. Is this door just open or okay?
Yeah, it'll just open. Yeah. So Brightshadow tried to pick one guy up, but he already has a guy, so he's following him, but he can't.
Aceman does not mention high-low.
So the L I think is long, so the shot is longer than his normal shot, but it only goes up.
Okay.
I agree with Kapow's question. Wouldn't it be faster to just kill the last enemy? You said there was like a fast strategy of leaving one alive.
Yeah, so you whittle down your roster to one character. So
Oh, you
only have
mean
one character.
okay.
4 guys, yeah.
I thought you meant
Yeah.
like you kill everyone but one enemy.
No. Yeah, your own guys. But yeah, if you have a full party, the fastest way is to clear all the
My
enemies off
God.
the screen.
Is that a statue or an actual like monster just rotating its head around and around and around?
It is stationary. It's a statue. It just stays still.
Okay.
You see enemies spawning, but the number of enemies are listed below the time limit up there. They shouldn't ever hit the time limit unless they're trying to be ultra safe on bosses.
All right, last enemy defeated for Brightshadow is like a full stage ahead at this point. And for better or worse is like up guys as well. It has one extra guy.
Also, that boomerang wielding character that Soapy saves is actually pretty good as well. The shots will curve back around, so you can like, hit behind walls if an enemy is hiding back there. That's really dangerous.
So I'm kind of seeing now that like if you've got a full party, it's never going to be faster to run into the exit with all of them compared to hunting down all the enemies and killing them.
Right. Yeah, it's if you're trying to save lives, which you probably do on your first attempt, because you're blind, you don't know what's happening, or you don't know all the strats. It's best just to go for all the enemy.
But I guess if you mess up and you lose a bunch of guys and you're down to like 1 or 2, then maybe.
Yeah, but I don't know if that would come to mind,
Right.
or how quickly it would come to mind if you're blind. So Brightshadow's on the first boss, which happens at the 10th stage of each round. So after attacking all these guys, the one in the back, if you approach close enough, will start attacking, but you gotta clear the path.
Ooh, cut it really close to that fireball, but it's still okay. Soapy's done with fighting all of this stuff. Doesn't want to deal with the statue, these 14 enemies. Is just running across the field.
I haven't been paying attention too much, but I just saw a game over and a continue from Soapy. So there's a hard limit of 3 continues. So once you reach that, you start from back from the beginning.
3 continues, then game over is in the paste bin, so the players have that knowledge. I always get nervous with these old backup paste bins. You never know what they thought was okay to not mention.
Yeah, the you can tell. It's hard to tell, but some of the shots that are going on, like bright shadows, the arrows that are going on in that last stage, actually have an arc to them, so you can stand under them or run under them quick enough to avoid them, especially the ones that are shot from above. Yeah, I agree with ID. I think most of the races of this game have been, each player will game over once and then get it on their second run.
Brightshadow is on 2-3. All 5 guys remaining. And all 3 continues remaining, I think.
Yeah, he's really liking this archer, which is doing well for him.
Being able to hit sort of far away with the regular shot and having the height as well. Also, I guess movement speed seems to be a little bit different between some of them.
Yeah. So the you start off with this girl that SoapyNome has, the spear guy, and and that long shot guy. And I think one of them is really fast. I think it's the girl. It might be the spear guy. But yeah, they all have different movement speeds. Some of the mages are much slower than the body.
Alright. So it looks like Brightshadow is not going to try to kill these guys up here. That or just like can't, right? Needs one of those high-hitting weapons on...
Could not with that mage.
Yeah.
You can't with this last guy either.
Boss level now for Soapy. Do different attacks do more damage?
On easy, everything dies in one hit, or most everything, most of the regular enemies. So it's not going to be a big deal. I don't know if they do more damage for the statue.
Oh, Soapy
Or
dies.
is it like hitting more often per frame or something, or like that tornado spell. There's a lot of.
Brightshadow on 2-5.
He's having a really good run. But I think 2-8 has some gotcha moments that might trip at least use up like a continue.
If you try to go for the exit, just a mess of arrows come your way. Okay, 2-1 for Soapy. Has used, I think, 2 continues.
So in cases like this, if you were ever to have a game like this that has hard game overs and you already used 2 out of 3, would you reset and start over in hopes of starting over first, which is usually an advantage, or would you just try and push it as far as?
Yeah, that's a fantastic question. I would feel like it feels bad to do that. Well, I definitely would now that I was down to my last guy at the start of 2-1. But I would assume that round 2 would be harder than 1. And unless I felt like there was something I understood fundamentally better than I did when I first started, some reason to think that I was good enough to actually go for it, then yeah, I probably would, even if it meant redoing all of round 1. I'm pretty good about thinking about when to take like an intentional death to like use a continue to refill my lives, but I don't know if I would be good at thinking about like, you know what, I should game over and go back to the title screen and redo the entire thing, right? Like I that is a bit much. I don't know if I would be so willing to even think of it. But then if I did think of it, it might actually be the right play.
These first 3, the 3 starting characters you get when you continue are not the greatest either. Like the mages are really powerful. Like I think Brightshadow used the wind mage to take these guys out pretty quickly.
Yeah, this water thing that just hangs around. Enemies just walk into it. Seems good. Oh, Brightshadow's gonna kill the last guy before getting up to the top left to rescue whoever that was.
Nope, this is one of the gotcha moments. There's these hidden teleporting mages that will appear if you get too close to the exit. But yeah, could have gotten that last guy avoided. You never know if the characters that are on the map, if they're going to be good or not, or if you should go for them.
Right.
Because it's usually a more dangerous path as well. Takes some extra effort.
Alright, guy saved, and a couple are exit. So I guess if you get anyone to the exit, you know, even if you somehow get everyone else killed, you've still escaped with someone.
Right.
This left path is pretty much clear, so I was just going to run all these folks down the left side.
It's not a bad option. It's pretty safe, and the teleporting mages are kind of random where they'll appear. I think they have like a set area they appear in, so that's why the left side is remaining clear.
Yeah. 2-9, so 2 stages left, and Brightshadow is about to just kind of breeze through this. They've joined a lot of races this mystery tournament, and like results were kind of mixed. Sometimes there would be a couple like really bad games for them, but this is seeming anything but. Now, I don't know about you, Zenek, but this sort of game where you're just constantly like moving and wiggling the D-pad around a lot, my D-pad thumb gets really tired really fast.
Yeah, mine gets torn up, a little sore after about maybe 20 minutes of a game like this.
We're at 17 minutes, so maybe some fatigue. Oh my god, Soapy is running through all of these deadly arrows. Oh, an enemy spawns at the top.
Yeah, the enemy spawns are the worst if you're not used to them, because I think these stages are the ones where they first start. It's rough. You can rush through, you see a clear path, and then, oh, there's an enemy right there. And you can't do anything about it because you got all these arrows behind you.
Last stage of round 2 and of the goal. Oh, that is a lot of fire. There's completely surrounded by fire. So you can't really rescue anyone in this boss stage, right? Like it's following Brightshadow around, but that character is effectively dead.
Yeah. I don't think the boss moves from that spot, so there's not really a way to get to the exit. Oh wait, no, I'm wrong. I guess you can get to the exit if you juke him out.
Oh.
But the first boss, there wasn't an exit portal. As long as there's an exit portal, if you get a character there, you get them back.
Whoa. I didn't think the boss would die that quickly.
Yeah, the wind magic is really and that's a lot of shot.
Brightshadow went for it. Just needs to get anyone onto the exit and it's over.
Yeah, I think they're in a good, comfortable spot where they can do that.
And yet, 2 guys left.
Still has a continue, I'm sure.
Yeah, run. Okay, just needs to like die or get guys over there, and it's over. Yeah, or you can just kill him.
Now, if you clear
Round
the screen, you have a character like following you. It doesn't get saved. You have to get a character to the exit for it to be added to your party.
Oh. Well, it doesn't matter. Brightshadow with the one shot, 19 minutes, 26 seconds. If you had asked me, asked me who I thought would win, I would have probably guessed SoapyNome, but it would have been. I would have been like, but Brightshadow probably could do it, right? I definitely would not have thought Brightshadow is going to absolutely stomp the whole thing. It's going to not even use any continues, and that SoapyNome is going to be in danger of game overing. Is on the last guy here, and is just trying to run to the exit, and that didn't work.
Oh no!
Okay, it does have
Wait,
another continue.
When your shots, they don't slow you down, because they don't in this game. I don't think any character slows down when you're firing a normal shot. I would just be shooting as I get to the exit, especially in that last stage where the enemies were spawning up top. You just start doing.
One of the fastest blind times on that goal ever, just barely above Blecky. Just to put that in context, how good that run was.
Yeah, it was really good. Hey, Bright.
Hello. I saw you light up a little bit, but I don't hear you. We've had a lot of folks have to tell Discord to use the right input device or had push to talk on and didn't know.
I literally had my mic muted.
Yeah, that too. That'll do it. Hello.
That was a really fun game. I might finish it.
Yeah, and so I don't know if you caught us talking about it at the very end also, but like you absolutely killed it. This has been in Mystery Tournament a huge number of times, so there's all these races on SRL, and yours is like the third fastest blind time ever.
Nice. I credit the dwarf having being able to shoot over walls. As soon as I tried him out and was like, oh, I can kill stuff over walls. Well, I'll just do that forever. And then he died, and I was really sad, but he made it through like 3/4 of the whole race.
Yeah, and
strong
then
early character.
after he died, you had some of those mages that were doing some real magic.
Yeah. Yeah, I also felt like maybe I should have just killed a bunch of people off, because like if I killed everybody off, maybe if I just escaped with one person, I could just rush, but that also probably would have been a bad idea.
Yeah,
If I
Zendik
screwed up.
was talking about like this is the speedrun strat basically. So it's interesting that you thought of it, but also I agree it's probably not a good idea in a blind race.
I knew that it would go wrong at some point, and I'm like, nah, I'm just gonna go ahead and then like on the boss of stage 2, I absolutely just bit it immediately, so it wouldn't have worked out well.
It's very true. Yeah, no, you just did great. Oh, and Soapy
So
actually,
No forfeit.
yeah,
This was played on easy, but the normal mode. So imagine each enemy just takes an extra hit.
Oh, yeah, that's no big deal. The whole game was just don't get hit anyway.
Yeah, and it gets really hard in round 4 or 5. You
How
get,
many does it
a lot
have?
of fast. I want to say 6.
Yeah, I might go ahead and play that tonight if my hand doesn't hurt too bad, because it made my thumb a little bit crampy, but that was probably just adrenaline.
yeah. We were talking about it. Like about around 20 minutes is when the D-pad thumb on a game like this, after all the wiggling around and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Well, congratulations! You absolutely
Thanks.
smashed it.
Once in a while, I do well.
You picked a good time. All those races you've been joining in Mystery Tournament 16, but your match comes around.
I'm either like second or last.
Yeah, and you rolled high on this one, so well done.
Yeah.
I guess we can hang out and see if Soapy wants to come. They've come and talked to us before.
Guess not.
I can also look, because I can't remember if we're finally out of matches tonight or not.
Yes, we are indeed. This is all for today. Oh, I'm tired. It is.
It was a lot.
It's 5:30 in the morning.
Oh yeah, you were really at it.
Well, wanna have a look what's up for tomorrow, because we have 2